Hello fellow simmers and welcome to my first and probably only Trainz Plus video. And there's reasons for this and I'll delve into this much later on. However, today we're going to be looking at the brand new Looe branch, Liskeard to Looe 2021. And basically this was released with the new Trainz Plus subscription. So basically, the only way that you can get this route is if you subscribe to the Trainz Plus thing. So basically, as you know, Trainz Railroad Simulator 2019 was released. I think it was in was it halfway through 2019 or something like that. So halfway through last year or so, something like that. So about a year and a half ago. And it was a really good game. It was a fantastic game, actually. There was no bugs. It was all set out really nice, and you had really nice functionality. Well, with the brand new Trainz Plus update, they have some reason got rid of Quick Drive. So basically, you can kiss goodbye to Quick Drive. And they've obviously replaced it with a create session mode, which can be seen down the bottom here as my mouse is hovering over to it, which we could already theoretically do in the original game anyway. So that's just completely pointless. So I don't know why they got rid of that, because Quick Drive I found it quite handy, to be honest. So they did this, okay, and more bugs. In fact, we'll talk more about the bugs as we go along within this video. So basically, I've managed to, obviously, as you know, the main feature and the main thing that we're all watching this video for is the next generation Class 47 that is come with the Looe branch. So, and this is the brand new model that Oran have been working on, and it's a fantastic model. It looks perfect. There is no issues with it whatsoever. Really fantastically built. The only downside, obviously, is the sounds, but I've managed to crack away on how to make it so the UKTrainzSoundz Class 47 sounds, the retro Class 47 sounds, which you can download from our website at UKTrainzSoundz.com. I'll link to the description of the video so you can check it out and have a look at it. So that's where you can download this sound set from. So without further ado, let's get ourselves into the Looe brush scenario that comes with the Liskeard to Looe route for Trainz Plus. So let's drive our session. I'm just going to turn our audio down, my game audio down, because we don't want any interference with the audio as seen here. So I need to make sure that my game audio isn't too high up. I'm also going to be checking Facebook as well while I'm making this voice memo audio recording. So that means, because I get Facebook messages as well. So we need to make sure that I'm up to date with those. Okay, so here we are. With the stewards observing that all on board remain seated, you may now begin the rare and coveted passenger carrying movement over the transfer line to the Looe Valley branch. Watch your speed to avoid penalties. Okay, so basically they've worded this a very intelligent way, actually. So we're going to change our mode. As you can see, we can change our control modes down here to the second one down, which is the realistic driving mode. So we're going to put our reverse into forward. Okay, so basically let's talk about the bugs. So first of all, here is our beautiful looking Class 47. As you can see, it's a really nice model. It's absolutely fantastic. The weathering is looking brilliant. The ripple effect on the side of the bodywork is done fantastically. The weathering is crisp, HD texturing, and it is done with precision. We've even got window screen wiper marks and other bits and pieces, etc. Okay, so here we are at whatever the hell this station is, Liskeard, and basically we should have, as you can see, we've got our headlight feature here, so we've got to turn our headlights on. So obviously we're going to see a glare from the headlight on the 47. Right. So as you can see, there is no headlight glare, and this is also like this at night time as well, because I have tested it, and basically the headlights do not work. And this has happened with most of the Trainz within the game now, so the headlights don't actually work on basically any of the locos. However, on this 47 though, if I move the mouse cursor up, oh look, the headlight glare kicks in. And then you go down, oh, it's gone again. You see that? Now this is just, you see now, and it's sort of seeping through the body there. So this is one of the issues that we have here. So basically it's almost like, I'll tell you what it's almost like. It's almost like they've got the headlight glare backwards. So, you know when you go obviously past a certain point, obviously you don't want to see the headlight glare seeping through the loco. So that would obviously theoretically be removed. So basically I think what they've done is they've got it back to front, so it removes at this point instead. Yeah, so it's not great, is it really? And this has happened with a lot of other locos in the game, like the headlights just do not work. So let's continue our journey along the Looe branch. We're not going to do the full scenario as it will take too long. Coming up to the 5 mile an hour limit here, so we need to take care as we go round here. It drives nicely as well. They've done the physics really good on these 47s, I must admit. And also you can do features like putting the seat rests down and stuff like that. You can also open and close the windows, which is really cool. You can put the blinds down and stuff like that. The AWS works, all of this, you can switch it on and off, that all works fine and nice. You've also got the master key, which you can, as you can see, remove and take out and stuff like that, which is done really nicely. Okay, so while we're coasting around here, let's talk a little bit more about what other bugs and issues that Trainz Plus has caused us to have. So basically, obviously, as I say, we've got the headlight problem where the headlights don't work on locos properly. Also, Class 26s. We all know what the class. We all practically know the Class 26s. They come with the Edinburgh Waverley DLC, I believe that's what it is, or the Edinburgh DLC. And basically, obviously, everyone likes the features on the 26s where you can go into the Class 26 settings and you could change the stuff like if you want snow plows or what head code discs you want. In other words, you wanted to change the head code discs to stopping passenger, you can change it to stopping passenger. If you wanted to change it to express passenger, you can change it to express passenger. Well, guess what, guys? You can no longer do this. And it's the same with the download station ones as well. If you download any download station Class 26s, you cannot go into the settings and change any of these features whatsoever, which is a massive letdown. And I don't know why this has gone missing, but for some reason the Class 26 settings have been, disappeared out of thin air. So you can't do them anymore, and that's as well as the headlights not working on them. We'll just concentrate a little bit here. Wait for authority. Okay, so, and moving on, Class 33s. Okay, so the download station Class 33s. We like the Class 33, we think it's an awesome bit of kit. Now, originally, the whole entire cab worked, didn't it? And most of you probably know the cab worked. In this update it doesn't. So basically, you can kiss the cab controls goodbye on the Class 33 because you can't move any of the cab controls using the mouse anymore. So basically all the cab controls are now non-functional on the Class 33, as well as the headlights not working. So, do I think that Trainz Plus is worth getting? At the moment, my answer is no. I think it's a bit of a pain in the arse. I think Auron have tried to do things with the game and basically break things that have worked. So, you know, we had all of the, you know, it was a bug-free game, you know, everything was great, it was all working fine. We had the nice quick drive feature, and we also had a thing where you can actually edit the trains within the game. You can still do that, but you have to press Control F2 to go into surveyor mode to edit trains while in driver, and then you have to press Control F1 again to resume back to driving mode. So you can sort of still do it. So you can, you know, go in and change the number or specs of the loco, like, you know, the engine specs and things like that whilst in the game, which is good and still nice to see. But like I say, you know, the headlight problem is ridiculous. That worked before. Obviously, cab controls in the 33, that used to work, but now doesn't. 26 settings, where you get to change all the head codes, now doesn't work. So, a lot of things, you know, this might just not be for these locos, because there is a lot of locos within this game, isn't there? Let's face it. So there could be other locos that have issues in this game which I don't know about, but as I say, from my experience with Trainz Plus at the minute, it's been a letdown. And to subscribe for £5 and expect next generation content and an updated game, well, not an updated game, really what I was expecting was them to add this new content and we get, like, you know, free content as we subscribe, you know, some premium DLC we get free. I wasn't expecting them to go all out and update the whole freaking game and break things that actually worked. That is the problem. So what they've done is they've tried to edit something that worked. Sorry for going quiet there, I just thought you might wanted to hear our 47 sounds in action as we obviously full pelt it up along the Looe Valley line. So yeah, not impressed. And I have sent out a ticket, so Auron are aware of this. And looking at some of the forums and, you know, and other bits and pieces and Facebook groups, I've noticed that there is a few other people who have witnessed problems with this new updated version of Trainz. So hopefully Auron do something about this and fix this issue, because it is a bit of a problem, and they've broken things that worked before really well, and it is honestly an absolute massive shame that this game has to be bugged. Because this 47 is fantastic. I mean, the way it drives is fantastic, the way it looks is fantastic. There's nothing wrong with this 47. And it's got some good features as well, like, you know, other bits and pieces. But there are some bugs on here as well, like, I think, yeah, there's the cab light there, but somehow, sometimes the switch turns itself off. I don't know whether it will demonstrate it here somewhere, but sometimes the switch turns itself off. It doesn't seem to be doing it now, which is okay. But yeah, but sometimes it's a bit glitchy in that sense. But all of these switches work. Oh, let's see, look, that switch just turned itself on again there, let's see. See, there is a few bugbears. See, again, see, the switches just somehow just like turn themselves on and off on their own. And I am overspeeding, I know. The AWS horn didn't sound there for some reason. I don't know why that is. But I mean, as far as the route goes, the route does look pretty stunning. Like, yeah, the scenery-wise, the scenery is beautiful. They've done some fantastic detailing on the 3D grass and the track. And yeah, overall, route-wise, they've done a grand job at this. And this is, you know, the lighting is great. There is some like minor glitches here with the shadows and bits, and I'm not too like, you know, convinced with these shadow textures. I do think that they need to you see what I mean, it is a bit speckly and glitchy. I don't know what this is, but you know, maybe it's just something, you know, it's not, I guess it's not really, it could be my PC, I don't know, but I guess it's nothing too drastic. The main issues are obviously with the headlights not working, cabs being non-functional, and settings being non-functional on certain locos, like, you know, the update ruining functionality on certain locos. But they obviously, as I say, I have made Oron aware of this, so hopefully they will fix this problem, and obviously, you know, they have noticed this in the forums and other bits and pieces as well, and they have been pretty good about it, and helpful in the sense of, you know, oh, please contact us here, send a ticket, we'll get right away to fixing it, you know. So hopefully these bugs will fix in time. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, so I've got permission to proceed. Let's get a nice view outside. Okay, so one of the interesting and cool features I like about this is that you can actually go into walk mode and pedestrian mode, as seen here. Like, you can sort of walk around areas, and I think that's a really nice, really cool feature, that you can actually, you know, walk around and be a person, in other words. Yeah, so let's watch it from here in pedestrian mode, departing from the station with our Class 47 retro sounds, which has been applied to this new fantastic looking model. Oh, I don't know what happened with the audio there, that was a bit weird, wasn't it? Bit of a bug there, bit of a bugbearer, hey? So we've got a red signal coming up here apparently somewhere soon. But I mean, look at this model, man. It is, honestly, the model is fantastic. Let's go to the rear loco and have a look at that. So yeah, so it comes with like changeable headboards and things, and you can sort of, you know, obviously these headboards are all 3D, by the way, and yeah, like I say, they're all changeable. You can change all these headboards. Obviously some come named, and you know, you can change all the numbers and bits and pieces. But I say, the detailing is just, it's honestly, it's absolutely stunning, and I do think they've done a grand job on it. So I've got to stop at the stop board at level crossing. It drives lovely, it really does. We may now enter the cement terminal. Proceed with caution. Locomotives are not permitted beyond the indicated point. Okay. So I've got to proceed with caution now, it seems. There is different view keys which I've done. So see, that's a nice one. I like this one. This is a bit like T as well. This is. They also have new Mark 1 coaches with it, as seen here, and we'll go into those in a minute, show you what they're like, because they are really nice as well. As I say, the modelling is really well done, but it's just a shame, an awful shame about the certain glitches that have been produced while making this version of Trainz. So we've got messages come through. No. Oh, maybe not then. Okay, so reverse train heading for the journey to Looe. Wait for the guard's signal. Okay, so this is where we've got to, yeah, basically switch ends. So we're here now. We are on the awesome end, look. The one with all the headboards and stuff. Okay, so these are the coaches. And these are the interiors. We have some nice interiors in the coaches. I don't know, like, if you can... Because you can, like, do walk around and stuff, you know, like... But no, you can't, like... Well, I saw that you could walk around the coaches in somewhere, but... I mean, just look at the bogie detail, it's really nicely done. But yeah, so these are the interiors. You can sort of, like, you know, move around different seats. So that's the second class one. And there's all different ones, so again, that's another second class, another second class, another second class. So where's the other ones? Okay, so this is the Compartment Coach. This is one of the cool features. I love this. Look, you can open and close the actual compartment doors. Now that is something really cool. I like doing that. And obviously, again, you can sort of sit in every available seat. Go in. You can lift. You know, put the seat guards up and down. You know, it's just little things like that which really are really nice details on these. We've also got like diner, first class area with all these nice lamps. And yeah, and it does look very smart. They've done a good job in that sense. So we've got really nice new Mark 1 coaches, which I'm really quite impressed with. Okay, so let's proceed to our wherever location we have to go. I wonder if I contacted Auron if they would use this sound set as default on these locos, because honestly, I'm not being like, you know, I don't want to be like big-headed or anything like that, or say, oh yeah, our sounds are the best, oh yeah. But I do think that in the grand scheme of things, I've done a good job on editing these Class 47 sounds. So they were, obviously, as you know, and you've probably seen the trailer, they were originally Microsoft Trainz simulator Class 47 sounds. And basically what I did is I took them and remastered them and re-edited them for use in Trainz, and that's what you get here. It was quite difficult because, you know, you can't, obviously, as I say, you know, you're probably thinking, oh well, he just copied it over. No, I didn't actually. I had to do a lot of editing into doing so, because I needed to redo all the loops. It all needed to loop correctly. So we didn't have any looping issues, and it all needed to be correct and working and compatible with the game. Okay, so I can proceed to the number 1 ground frame. And it's nice to see that this 47 is notched as well, so you've got all the notches. It's a good thing to see. Has the people moved? I swear there was people on the platform. Yeah, that's cool if the people have moved. I swear there was people on the platform on the way up. I might be mistaken. But if they've moved, then that is pretty damn cool, I must admit. I think they have as well. The people have moved. Oh, that is wicked if they have. It brings the world to life, as it were. Here's somebody taking a photo over there. Look, can you see? Look, over there. It's nice to see. The lower part of the line is operated under the authority of a metal staff with Annette's key attached. Both the staff and token are needed to operate the number 1 ground frame. Wait for the signal from the network rail. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay, so we've got to wait for the signal now. Oh, I think the point's just set ahead of us, so that's interesting to see. Ah, there we are. Proceed onto the Looe section and stop when clear of the junction. The NR will replace the ground frame to normal and insert the token to the... See, this is... I must admit, they've really taken their time to do a realistic experience with this. Got a lot of moving and stopping going on here. It's like a proper rail tour almost on the Looe branch. It's quite interesting to see. Because usually this is occupied by units, this line, so it's, you know, it's different to have loco hauled trains on this line. So whereabouts am I meant to be stopping then on here? It doesn't really say. Oh, there it is. I can see it now. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. Sorry guys, that was a glitch. Yeah, sorry about that guys, don't know what happened there, just a glitch with my stupid hard drive, which, external hard drive, which just like unplugged itself. Proceed to Looe. We could probably get ourselves down to Looe. How are we doing on time? So we've done 30 minutes, okay, so it's not too bad. So we're coming up to a 10-mile-an-hour limit here by the looks of it. Lodge Farm, hey? I like how they've had to put the staff on the crossing there because it's not gated, so they have to, the staff have to stop the cars and stuff from coming down. It's not too bad on the speed limits down here. Obviously at the start of this video I did sort of overspeed on the way down to wherever the hell I was before the cement works, but you know, oh, we've got a we can speed up now. We can thrash it. Let's do this. We are coming up to a 40-mile-an-hour limit, which is interesting to see. Can really start going now. As you can see with this 47 though, it actually has the brake, so you can actually put it into sort of the release and then it goes into running, which is really cool. I like how they've added that in. It makes it a more realistic experience driving this. Oh yeah, you can also fold the seats, look, up and down as well, forgot to mention earlier. And also all these buttons are usable, like this NRM thingamajiggy. So I've got to start slowing down now because we're coming up to a 25-mile-an-hour limit soon. There it is. Frame rate wise, it's a bit juttery. It's not the best frame rates, but then if you look at the amount of scenery and the amount of detail they've gone into this, like they've really gone to town in the means of assets, it is to be expected to be that slight bit juttery, just purely because of the amount of assets they've actually used on this route. It is pretty shocking. It is stunning detail. They have done a good job on this route. All the grass is 3D, look. All looking pretty nice. Here we are coming around the curve. Start slowing down there a little bit, starting to go over speed a bit. Oh, this is a cracking view. I like the look of this. Here she comes. It's just so much better with the sounds on here. Wish to have these sound sets as default, because you know it's quite a little bit of a mucking about to try and sort this out. But, how far even is Looe? Let me start. Oh. Quite a little way down here, isn't it? It's lovely scenery, but yeah, if anyone's wondering how I managed to get these sounds like our retro sounds on this new 47, it wasn't easy. Let's put it that way, because obviously this is a payware product, and to try and, you know, put different sounds on, it's not really a walk in the park. But there was a way I sort of got around it. Let's put it that way. So you guys, normally you wouldn't be able to do this. We wouldn't actually be able to put these sounds on this 47. But there's a way around it which I managed to sort. But it also means that if you do modify these sounds, this loco sadly won't be able to be used in multiplayer, because it's got to have the default sounds to be used in multiplayer, unless of course the current sounds that it has at the moment that I've obviously done here is uploaded to the download station and assigned to this model. You know, it would be nice, you know, if Oron come and spoke to me or something and said, "Oh, can we use these sounds for our new 47?" That would be interesting, because, you know, I'd happily supply sounds for this new 47 because it is nice. and also it's nice to have that bit of more oomph on it, with these 47s have that bit more oomph, like the proper one should sound, really. So the Looe Valley line, as I say, it's usually occupied by Class 153 Sprinter units. So this is like, and sometimes they have the odd rail tour like this, where locos visit the line on rail tours. Obviously, usually operated by West Coast Railways, which is obviously what we're driving here with this 47. Okay, so it's looking like we're coming up to Looe in a minute, which is good, and then we can end off our video pretty enough soon once we get to Looe. So as I say, as you're probably wondering, what do I think of Trainz Plus? Okay, so do I recommend subscribing? Well, at the moment, no. If Oron managed to, do something about these bug issues that I've been having with the game and manage to fix it, then yes, subscribe if they manage to fix everything and get everything back to how it was. At present, I wouldn't recommend subscribing to Trainz Plus, and I've already said to myself, if they do not fix these bug issues by January the 28th, which is when my next subscription payment comes out, I'll be cancelling my subscription and just installing the previous version of Trainz Railroad Simulator 2009 again, just so I can have obviously all my quick drive back and have everything that actually working. Because I'd rather have a fully functional working game than to just have a game that isn't fully functionally working at the moment, just for this Looe Valley branch and this 47, because that's the main reason obviously I got this subscription was for this route and for this train and for obviously the 153 as well as other things, because you get other things with this subscription as well. I believe you get the Duchess class as well and some other bits and pieces free with this subscription. Obviously it's paid, you pay it monthly. It's about it's £8 of US dollars, eight US dollars, and then it's about I've overshot that bit. Ah, shit. Bollocks. Okay, so that's what happens when you pass the signal at danger. You lose the scenario, and we finished shite, so I didn't get to go down to Looe. Oh, bollocks. Braked a bit too late. Okay, so that's ended our video. Anyway, so yeah, as I say, it's about $8 to subscribe to the Trainz Plus, and then it's it's £4, I think, no, £5 of British pounds. So it's not too bad, the subscription. It's really quite a good deal, to be honest. You get, it's yearly. I think, no, not yearly. Yearly is £30. I don't know what yearly is. But, every month, £5 a month. And you get some free content and updated things, which is all really good and well and good. And I thought, it would just add the content in and we get free content. But no, they've sort of tried to, update things that worked before, and yeah, it hasn't done a good it hasn't done it good, and they need to look into this, and I hope they fix it, because if they don't, then I shall be unsubscribing and I will get my original Trainz Railroad Simulator 2019 back. But apart from that, and obviously, as I say, apart from the bugs and glitches, it's fantastic. They've done a great job on the new route. The 47 looks stunning. It's really is, it's like Train Sim World quality. In fact, some could say it's a better model than Train Sim World, like the 47. But sounds, as I say, the sounds of it was the default rubbish sounds that you usually get with the 47s that come with trains, which is a letdown in that sense, that the sounds are crap on the on this 47. if you're just going to use it with the default sounds. But obviously I've just made the odd modification to it as you like, which took a lot of pissing about with to try and get it to work, but it was worth it in the end. As you can see, you know, it's worth it because it makes it a more enjoyable experience to drive with a better sound set. And you know, the Loco drives nice in general. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my Trainz Plus video, guys. Do comment, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It would be nice to hear your comments and thoughts on the game itself as well. And also you can obviously chat to me and see like if any of you are also having these same issues, because I'll really be interested to see if anyone else is also experiencing these bugs and issues with the game. Anyway, once again, guys, thanks very much. This has been Samuel Beeman of BLS, and goodbye for now.